Welcome to section number 3. In this section, I will help you create your first social media content plan. In the last section, we created our first social media marketing strategy by answering these 4 simple questions. Now, one of the things we discussed was the importance of posting consistently to get attention of our ideal target audience. So obviously the next question is, what should we post and when should we post it on our social media channels? And that's what a content plan is, what to post and when to post it. One of the things you guys have probably heard is 80-20 rule of social media content. What that means is 20% of the time our content should be me content, which includes posts about your product and services. And then 80% of the time our content should be value content. It's non-promotional content but still relevant to your target audience. Here are some ideas for 20% me content. So number 1, you can share posts about your product and services. What is your business or startup about? Your value proposition. Number 2, you can share your why. Why are you working on this startup? Or why are you solving this problem? And maybe you're scratching your own itch. Number 3, you can share your startup milestones. So maybe you have completed a logo design or launching your MVP or completed your website. You can share those milestones on your social media channels. Number 4, you can create some posts about the team. Maybe you're bringing in a new contractor or a new freelancer. You can definitely share about the new members of your team. Number 5, if you're attending any local events or doing any pitches, you can take pictures from those events and share on your social media channels. And then number 6, one of the things that startups do a lot in their early days is customer development interviews. You can definitely share snippets from those interviews or pictures from those interviews on your social media channels. Also, if you have a blog, you can share articles from your blog on your social media channels. Here are some examples of 20% me content. On the left-hand side, a startup has shared a link to one of their recent blog articles. And then on the right-hand side, a startup has shared a link to their landing page. Now, here are some ideas for 80% value content. Number 1, you can share industry trends and news that's relevant to your business. Number 2, you can post about local events in your town or in your city. Number 3, you can share stories of your startup friends, especially the other startup companies that are not in direct competition with you. Number 4, you can share some seasonal content. So imagine content about July 4th, Independence Day, Christmas, or other holidays. And then number 5, you can definitely share inspirational content, which everybody loves. Here are some real-life examples of 80% value content. On the left-hand side is a post about a Memorial Day. And then on the right-hand side is a post about inspiration, purpose in life. And now it's time for some homework. I want you guys to pause this lecture and write down 4 to 5 ideas for your 20% me content and 80% value content. And then in the next lecture, I will show you how you can turn these ideas into a daily content plan. See you guys in the next lecture.